One of the beautiful things about life is that we are forever growing and evolving. The experiences we have along the way shape us and often help us discover more about ourselves and the world around us. Sometimes these experiences can appear small at first, but once reflected on, can change our perspective. This morning was one of those moments for me. The morning didn't just help me to learn more about myself, but it also completely changed how I see the first light of day and how I will photograph it moving forwards in my photographic journey. This is the first time that I've been out for sunrise in quite a while. And sometimes when I come out early in the morning, I don't feel as compelled to create images as I do throughout the day and even at sunset. At these quiet times in the morning, when there's nobody else around, when it's far more still, I find myself wanting to be more still, more at peace, more at one with the world around me, and simply observe its beauty. And this morning we've got beautiful, gentle waves coming to shore, a collection of gulls soaring over the sea. I can see beautiful pockets of mist in the glens around me, signifying a change in temperature that we're experiencing in the air now that we're into September. And the subtle pockets of colour in the sky. I find a very different feel early in the morning. A sense of peace, a sense of tranquility, a sense of simply just being at one with nature. I find mornings like this lend themselves nicely to more artistic forms of photography. The subtle tones and pastel colours I find work well when used with intentional camera movements or combined as multiple exposures. I love this effect. How each image is so unique in nature and often resembles other artistic mediums, such as paint or pastels. Wow. Let there be light. Now, before I share the next set of images with you, it's time to introduce the sponsor of today's video, MPB. MPB is an online platform where you can buy, sell and trade in used camera gear. Now, one of the great things about the photography that I've been doing this morning, this more abstract style imagery, is it can pretty much be done on any camera, as long as it has the ability to manually change the settings. The great thing about MPB is no matter what your budget, there are cameras, lenses and accessories on there to suit your needs. As the equipment is used, it is on average a third cheaper than buying new. And if you feel a little bit reluctant about buying used gear, the great thing about MPB is that every piece of equipment that comes into them is quality checked and comes with a 6-month warranty to give you peace of mind. If you're not looking to buy new camera gear though, the other great thing about MPB is you can sell or trade in your current gear. So whether you're looking for a new camera, lenses or accessories to enjoy photography with, or you want to sell the ones you currently have, why not check out MPB today? You can find a link to their platform in the description box below. Now let's get back to the glorious sunrise. The sun has now risen behind me here, so bright, it's beautiful, and it's illuminating the lovely ripples in the sands, creating some incredible abstract image opportunities. It's so beautiful. So I've moved from the peace, tranquility of dawn, before the sun rose with those subtle muted colours, and now that the sun is up, I'm feeling energised. And I'm going to channel that energy into creating these beautiful, fiery, abstract images of these lovely ripples in the sand. Wow, what a morning! Amazing! That's the end of another vlog. I didn't feel the need to do too much talking this morning, and there's a reason for that. Recently I've been speaking a lot about emotion, about feeling, about putting that emotion and feeling into our imagery. And I've realised recently that when I go out early in the morning, I don't feel like I want to talk much. I feel like I want to just connect with the scene, enjoy its beauty. And in the past, when I've gone out for sunrise, I've often pushed myself to speak and to be energised and to create videos with excitement. And then I've always felt really uncomfortable about it, and I've gone home and they've never been videos that I've been that happy with, because I don't feel like in those moments I was being completely true to myself, because I wasn't feeling energised. I was feeling relaxed, I was feeling tranquil, I was feeling calm. I was taking in the scene around me and wanting to share that with you guys and photograph it and film it, but not in an energised way. And this morning I found it so fascinating, because I've gone from this tranquil, calming scene at dawn to the sun rising, and suddenly, as you saw a minute ago, my energy just, it's like a switch, you know, it's like something fuels inside of me and this energy begins to come out. And that's just how I naturally feel. And it's really interesting because I was born literally as the sun was rising. So it's almost like, I guess, the moment that sun rises for the day, it's like that is me kick-started. And if I force myself to do much speaking and much excitable stuff before sunrise, it just doesn't feel right. So I hope you enjoyed this more tranquil video this morning, something a little bit different. I appreciate that abstract imagery is not everybody's cup of tea, but I always feel very compelled to do things like ICM around dawn because the light is so subtle and beautiful for it. And I enjoyed reconnecting with that style of photography this morning. It's not something I've done for a few months, so it was really nice. And I would highly recommend you tune in next week, because I've just filmed next week's video straight off the back of the video you've just watched. Something absolutely phenomenal happened, and I've created a whole other video that will be up next week. So if you want to see what this phenomenal thing is, like I say, tune in next week. I'm so excited to see the images when I get home. It's just mind-blowing. Anyway, let's focus on this video. And the message is feeling emotion. How do you feel in that moment? And then how can you go on to create images? And if you're into creating video that speaks from the emotion you're feeling in that moment. Be true to yourself, and it just feels so much more natural and things just flow easier, and it's nice just to be true, not to force things. Just listen to your body and respond accordingly. As always, I want to say a huge thank you for watching. I hope you're excited for next week's video because I'm very excited to share it with you. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all again next Sunday.